All right, it is late. I'm just off work. I probably look like trash, but that's besides the point. I want to talk about this chapter because I'm excited. So, I normally don't even talk about the chapters until at minimum the TCB translation scans come out. Not this time. I'm too excited. So, starting off, we have the cover page. Gorgeous. Jinbei with the remoras, something like that. The little ones that suction cup on to bigger animals. Love it. Adorable. I'm printing that off. I'm either putting it on my wall or I'm painting it. So cute. Second of all, the man with the very punchable face, because I don't think I can say the name I normally call him this early in a video without YouTube demonetizing me, is fighting Kuma. And I'm loving this because I need to see this man die, and I'll take any kind of punch against him that I can get. Now, we know Kuma has traveled from Iva's kingdom all the way to the Red Line and kind of smashed into it and climbed on up. This happened when Bonnie was in Vegapunk's area and had been tampering with both his memories and in that room. So my immediate assumption is he's trying to get to her and the Red Line basically just got in the way. Maybe he can only teleport so far. Maybe there's an issue with crossing from one side over the other. Yes, I am thinking of Game of Thrones and the magic up the wall and the dragons not being able to cross it. Okay, that is my reasoning for that. That the devil fruit powers on one side can't transport you to the other side. The celestial dragons are basically there just saying, oh, you soldiers are useless, you can't even stop them. So on one hand, I'm very angry at them because they're just like caring more about their missing lobster rather than anything else. And it's just like, Kuma's just a slave, go ahead and have him execute it. What's taking you so long? It's not that big a deal. Where is my lobster? Which I do appreciate the callback to how the Revolutionary Army destroyed their food reserves, especially like everything Sabo did. That was great. Love that they're still hungry. But on the other hand, I'm not as angry at them because they're later on the one that Whitebeard should have stomped into the ground when he was still alive. They're mad at him because it's like later on, oh, you let Kuma go away, you're useless, what's taking you so long? They're angry at him. So anyone who's angry at the man who needs to take a long walk off a short pier, I can't be that angry at them. So they're fighting, and Kuma ends up taking the Hellhound, I think it's Hellhound, hit to the face, so his entire face is now melted off, and Mr. Red on Righteous Hand is just like, oh, you're still able to bleed, there's still blood in you. And that's like telling us that he's still somewhat human, but like his mind is gone. The entire time he's going on about how if you can't be controlled, if we can't stop you, I can't let you run loose, so like I have to take you down. You have no mind of your own. So I'm wondering, does Kuma have a mind of his own? I'm going with probably no. I know Oda does not like really killing his characters, but this feels too almost robotic. Like he's not talking, he's not saying anything, he's just trying to get from point A to point B. Again, I'm thinking he's trying to get to Egghead, and Marie-Joie just kind of got in his way. So before Mr. Deadman Walking, if Luffy or Sabo ever gets their hands on him, is able to finish off Kuma with another attack, Kuma ends up teleporting away. Why he couldn't wait a couple seconds for said, I think I'm past the couple minutes, Magma Bastard for making contact, so then Kuma could teleport him into the ocean where he could drown, I do not know, but I guess he didn't feel the need to do that. So he is teleported away, which, again, makes me very confused, because why come all this way just to run and leave unless he's teleported somewhere else along the Red Line? Maybe he just teleported to the end of the Red Line, and then can teleport again. I really am thinking the Red Line acts as some kind of deterrent. He couldn't teleport from one end to something on the other side, or maybe there's just a limit to his devil fruit. I'm not really sure, but I'm interested on why he was even here. I'm also a little bit disappointed we didn't get anything on that family with the Holy Knights. I kind of wanted them to step in as well, but not angry. I got to see Magma Bastard take some kind of embarrassment if Kuma didn't really get many hits in. At least they're like, oh, you're useless. I'm like, yeah, laugh at him. I really hate Magma Bastard so very much. So then we get our flashback with Bonnie. It was pre-time skip when she had been held hostage by the Blackbeard pirates, and Magma Bastard had showed up to collect her, more or less. And I feel like there's something there. I almost need to put on my tinfoil hat for this one. So Magma Bastard has no problem with killing pirates. And his absolute sense of justice really is leading me to question how she is still alive. Someone must have given an order not to kill her. What was the exact words he used in the flashback? You can howl all you want, but Kuma's mind won't ever come back. He himself volunteered to become a combat weapon, and she screams, liar. No way he would volunteer to that. There's just no way. That he would leave me behind. Okay, nothing really directed directly at her, other than get her angry at Vegapunk. But it reminds me so much of when the Celestial Dragon had been like, oh, Bonnie's just a kid, or just a little girl. Leave her be. Like, kill everyone else. Oh, people left on a ship that worked on this island. Make sure you kill them so they don't say anything. But Bonnie let her go. She's just a little girl. And later on, Kizaru's just like, oh, you such a cute kid or something like that. Oh, you've grown up or something like that. I'm like, is Bonnie older than what we think or younger than what we think or something? I'm almost leaning towards older. Like they've gotten used to like pretending she's still just a child because they don't want her to know that she's actually, say, from the Void Century. There's a reason the tinfoil hat is on. Like what if Kuma wasn't actually her father, but like her handler. So she could be the one with the immortality thing that La's devil fruit allows and holds secrets there. And they're like, okay, we can't kill her. Maybe we can contain her and not let her be suspicious. Even saying this out loud, I realize my tinfoil hat is not big enough. But there's something going on with there. Option number 2 is the special species that Kuma says that they're from. Might be very important to the Celestial Dragons. If not Celestial Dragons themselves, tangentially related, or something like that. There's something about her specifically that the world government Celestial Dragons do not want to kill her if they do not have to. But if that's the case, why are they okay with turning Kuma into what they did to him? If that's his daughter. So do they only need one member of the bloodline? Are they not actually related? And that's a lie. Did Kuma manipulate her memories somehow and take something from her to forget who her parents are or how old she is, where she's from, something about her and her history? I will now take off the tinfoil hat because the more I talk, the crazier I sound. All right, so Kizaru has entered Egghead, got past the barriers, and he's fighting Luffy in his Gear 4, I think it's Snake Man form. And love it, obviously. Kizaru's just like, oh, you've become familiar, he's blocking the hits, no wonder you were able to take down Kaido. And Luffy's just like, why are you trying to kill Old Man Apple? And I love Luffy's nicknames. Kizaru is just like, kill him, question mark. What are you talking about? He zips away. Like, he's my oldest friend, I don't want to kill him. And I'm wondering if this, I'm assuming this is a, I don't want to do it, but these are my orders. Don't make this any harder than it has to be. It is what it is. Or I'm wondering, is this a, don't get in my way. I have a plan to save the old man. I just gotta, like, kill his body. Like, I can take the cloud up here that his brain is and get him uploaded somewhere else. So, like, kill the body, save the mind kind of vibes to it. Probably not. Doesn't seem like Kizaru's style, but maybe. Alright, Kizaru is able to kick Luffy out of the fight, send him flying, and destroy Vega Force 1, knock it down, explosion. Frankie and them are on the ground there. Bonnie gets pissed, and she goes to attack Kizaru. Exact words for this one here might be relevant. Kizaru says, aside from my mission targets, please don't make me hurt people I know more than I already have to. So he doesn't want to fight her. And again, what is Bonnie's relationship with these characters? And what does that mean about her specifically? I'm very interested in Bonnie at this moment and how she knows all these people, her connections to them, and what the hell is going on. But Kizaru, obviously not caring, kicks her out. She explodes into the barrier. She's fine. It's fine. I'm going with either Luffy saved her or she's fine. Either way, Oda's not killing her there. Frankie goes to make the attack, but next thing we know, Kizaru is just gone. So he's radioing up to the dome and it's just like, guys, bad news. Vega Force is down. We don't know what we're going to do. Oh, and Kizaru's on the way. They're like, Kizaru's on the way. Turn around. He's already there. Speed of light. Not good for our boys. Vegapunk is just like, hey, listen, no, let's talk about this. Kizaru's like, I'm sorry, it is what it is. I gotta complete my mission. Giant Luffy hand, Gear 5, being like, I'm so pissed at you. I just flew through the dome thing twice. And I'm like, wonderful. I'm sure you caught Bonnie one of the times around. So I'm like, kill Kizaru. It's great. Love it. Only for giant robot, Iron Giant, to open its eyes. And I'm like, this thing is from the Void Century. We have the reincarnation Joy Boy power source drums of liberation playing probably. And it probably senses that power source and it's activated, and I can only assume it's going to head towards Luffy, head for that power source. And this may be a little bit too much wish thinking, but Luffy loves giant robots. He's going to see a giant robot that he can power. We're getting Mecha Gear 5 is my only thought right now. And I don't like Mecha. I hate Mecha. I don't care. I want it. So I'm very excited about that. Frankie will love to have a giant robot on the crew, as well as to carry off the Sunny to send them flying from it. Very excited there. Tiny little note I missed would be when he did grab Kizaru, he's like, Kizaru's just like, oh god, it's hot. So I'm wondering if Luffy is like powering like the sun, and if we're getting like nuclear radiation fusion something power, and that's what activated said giant robot. Not sure, don't care. Very excited for the next chapter. Thank God there's no break week. I need the next chapter, please. I do not like this being a weekly reader thing. I'm too impatient for it. So that is what has happened in this chapter. I'm very excited. I'm currently working on my full theory for who and where the Blackbeard pirates are. And I kind of like it, but we'll get into that later. All right, talk to you later. Tell me what you thought about this chapter in the comments and how excited you are. Did you like it? Do you think we need it more? I don't know. And how do you want Magma Bastard to die? All right, bye.